Hello?
Hello,
Hello.
Hey, I'm back. It's Eric.
Eric.
I figured something out while I was gone.
What?
Well,
So
share it.
yeah, I'm gonna need to talk without being interrupted though. Okay. So a couple days ago, I sent Steven a movie about 3D aerial mapping,
Oh yeah.
and so get this, I figured it out. So it's a drone, and it takes pictures. It flies over a big area and it takes pictures, like every certain amount of like 100 yards or something. I'm not sure exactly.
Yeah.
So they take all the pictures and they create a 3D model with it.
Yep.
And in the video, it shows an exaggerated concavity
Yes.
of the surface. And I was thinking, how the hell are these images creating concavity? Because the camera that the drone uses obviously has a concave lens on it, which causes image distortion.
Yeah, like fish on lens.
Yeah, so they have algorithms that can remove that basically. So otherwise, you'd see a lump every every tile of the image. You'd see lumps everywhere because of the spherical aberration. It's called radial distortion. So they apply those algorithms to remove that from the images. So then you see a generic concave surface. And I realized it's because, in addition to pictures, the position of the drone is being captured using RF. And the software that calculates the position of the drone doesn't take into account that the RF waves are bending up.
Oh man, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool, man. Wow.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
For the flat earthers.
Genius.
So if that means the guy was standing in the center of the area he was surveying. So if the guy is off to the side at a higher elevation, it's going to cause a different type of warping of the terrain. You know what I mean?
I've never thought about this. This is fucking great. That's yeah.
Explain it again.
Perfect.
Can you
Can you
explain
say it again?
Yeah, explain it again. Please.
Okay, so the drone takes pictures at a certain altitude.
Yeah.
And every picture has radial distortion because of the lens. It makes like a bulge in the center of it.
Right.
So they use algorithms to remove the bulge. But even after that, there's still like a concavity of the whole terrain. It's because when they build the model, they link the pictures to reference points that the RF transmitter relays. But the software that captures the position of the drone doesn't take into account that the RF is bending up. So it creates a false concavity to the terrain.
Makes sense to me.
I think you solved it.
There we go.
Yeah, I think you might have cracked the case with this one. Wow, that's a big tool in the arsenal, huh?
Yes.
It is. I'm gonna be editing this clip and putting it in a video all by itself.
So that's why I'm sure there's terrain models where like it's not concave. It's like the guy was maybe the RF transmitter and him were off to the side of the area they were surveying, so it could cause a different type of warping of the terrain. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
So but when they do this professionally for like the government or something, they throw out their terrain measurements of the RF system and link it to government height data.
So it's spatially, the pictures are spatially located to their actual position. that's going on.
Huh? What do you mean?
The images are spatially located to their actual positions.
Yes. The RF transmitter in the drone, it's like a GPS system, kind of. You have to read about it. I can't really explain it that well. But it doesn't take into account that the RF is bending up as, at the farther the drone is away from the receiver transmitter, the guy basically, the more the RF is going to bend upwards slightly. So it'll add a false concavity to the image, to the final model when they link the pictures to the RF positions. You know what I mean?
Right. But we're not interested in false concavity.
But no, false concavity still helps concave Earth.
False cavity or concavity based on the RF bending.
Yes.
So.
Oh, okay. So that's actual concavity.
It's a false concavity based on a real
light bending up. Light bends up.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's basically it's proof of the entire realm the drone is flying in, basically. Although it's incredibly exaggerated, it's like proving that, it's hard to explain. Like a meniscus proves that the water is in a concave. It's kind of like that. It's hard to explain. It's proving the overall geometry.
Yeah. It does.
Okay. Well, I gotta go. Guys. So I just thought I'd.
Excellent.
Well, thank you for that, Eric. That was a great point.
Thank you, Eric. Good point.
All right. Thanks. Bye.
All right. Good night, Eric.
Bye.
Well, there you go. So what do you say about that, Jeff?
Too many syllables. There's too many syllables for Jeff.
I would like to see Jeff's answers to that. Well, I guess it's all a hologram. Yeah.
It's a matrix that self duplicates code to make mirages for no reason.
It's just a screen, like it's like the Pac-Man. Might as well go with a Pac-Man model. That's just so fucking stupid.
That was a nice jewel of information by Eric. Eric's like he's like an engineering genius guy.
Yeah,
he's always linking me on Facebook to all these ideas he has. I was like, it's like great, awesome.